Namaste, angels. I wish everybody who is watching this video, who will watch this video, an abundant, full of love, financial blessings, the career of your dreams, working for yourself, right? Self-employment, spiritual practice, increase, just increase in promotion in every area of your life going into this winter season on this first day of winter and last weekend before the Christmas holiday. For those who'll be celebrating that, the Christmas holiday, the Kwanzaa holiday, that's a little later. Kwanzaa starts usually around the 27th of the month. But yeah, this is the last weekend. Today is the 21st. And despite the fact that it is 60 degrees outside, it's in New York City, it is indeed the longest night of the year and the first day of winter. So it's also the day before the Cancer full moon, but we will be able to see that full moon appearing probably to us, at least just about full, if not completely full. It's going to look to our eyes, but the real full moon is tomorrow. Yeah, but with all that, and the Cancer full moon being very heavily about mother, I talk about that in my Cancer full moon reading, as well as in the readings that I did over the weekend. For this week, the love reading, I talked about what I felt the moon was going to mean for us. And I just want to do a quick pick a card. I got some of Mother's favorite stones out here. Here's a piece of red carnelian. A small, mostly all black piece of rainbow obsidian. There are like tiny, this thing continues to make little heart shapes all the way to the tiniest piece where we can't see. You can see the outside ones though. My big daddy piece, that's like the baby, and this is the daddy. This one is like mostly purple, rainbow obsidian. I think you see the purple there. And here's like the mama piece, and this one is largely green and blue, rainbow obsidian. And then lastly, a very heavily veined piece of brown carnelian, and it appears to have some other kind of stone embedded in it in the shape of a crescent moon. So carnelian, obsidian, those are some of Mother's favorites. And so I put these out here. So we have enough for 5 rows. I'm going to use the Animal Tarot. And I'm going to put, the first card will be general, like what the full moon, this full moon will bring us. The second card will be with relation to love. And the third card will be with relation to like finances in the material, career sector. And then I'm going to total them up and pull an essence card from my Angel Tarot, the major arcana only. And then for each, I will pull a surrender card, what we should surrender. So beginning with the 9 of Summer. Now's the time when your dreams come true. Don't worry about how this will happen. Just give gratitude to God for all that you have and all that's still to come. And opening to the 3 of Autumn, your most satisfying and profitable career comes from following your passions, listening to your heart, and doing what brings you joy. Your life purpose is best fulfilled by allowing your talents and true self to shine forth out into the world. Your best relationships too come from them being your choice, not somebody else's. What's in your heart. And opposite, the 9 of Summer, which is about dreams coming true, wishes being granted. We got to be honest with ourselves about what we want, whether it is career or love or whatever area. And opening to the 7 of Autumn, the planning, resources, and efforts that you've invested in your dream, right? Here's the dream card right here. You've invested in your dream will reap great rewards. In the meantime, have patience and meditate on your next steps. 9 of Summer and the 6 of Autumn. Your success and prosperity have allowed you to pay off debts, acquire wise loans, and to receive a grant or scholarship. In return for heaven's blessings, be sure to share the wealth with others through donations of time, money to reputable charities. As it relates to love, the Six of Earth for me is about unconditional love. Whatever it relates to, it's about the ability and the need, the necessity of being able to give and receive without agenda. So it's from a place of love. Even if we're giving to strangers or receiving from strangers, some sort of donation or something, it's from a place of love. And coming to the Princess of Autumn, cheerful, reliable, intelligent, and mischievous. Maybe a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, maybe a young one. A wonderful opportunity related to your work or education, such as promotion, a scholarship, is coming your way. Seize this chance to learn something exciting and to start a more rewarding and uplifting career. Of course, this can be about relationship as well. Love this. The overall energy is the 7, major arcana card 7, the Chariot, which represents the sign of Cancer. So again, the Cancer full moon is upon us, and it's probably visible from where you are tonight already. You can successfully balance various or opposing energies all at once through determination and focus. You've earned the rewards and recognition that you're receiving. The Chariot is like the ultimate card of victory. It is also about moving. And it's funny, I'm going to be premiering, I think probably around, I'd like to do it at 8:08, but I don't know if I'll get to. But I'll be premiering it shortly after I do this video. And moving, leaving, these were very large themes in the moon reading. And so it's interesting to see this showing up. This is in fact about moving, whether it's metaphoric or literal. It could be about transportation, modes of transportation, travel, maybe people visiting one another for the holidays. As soon as I finish the moon reading, I'll be home for Christmas came on in my living room. So it could be something like that too. But again, the Chariot is the ultimate card of victory also. And it's about you being in the driver's seat of your own life, in control. So something general from the universe coming to you with the solstice and the holidays, Christmas, the new moon, something related to love or message with regard to your love life over this period, these last days of December. And one about like finances, career, material abundance, I'll call it. Or abundance in all forms, because maybe love wants to come through some more. Sometimes that happens. Everybody can have a chance to pick. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and take this other deck and lay out the surrender cards too. I was going to do that later. So again, I'm beginning with surrender, the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. This is also a big theme with the Cancer full moon. Self-nurturing and then also nurturing of others. But like you're first and foremost you. And opening to surrender unhealthy relationships. Amen to that. Here comes Raphael to double down on everything. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Also a large theme in the Cancer full moon reading. Surrender the people. Surrender to passion. This too. This is like a repeat of the Cancer moon reading. Get out of your own head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. I didn't use these cards in that reading, but all the things that have come up so far here came up in that reading. Surrender to passion. I'll do one more. It is surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. Amen. So yeah, that's like another self-nurturing and self-love. Surrender to passion. And surrender unhealthy relationships is back. This came up too, majorly, particularly for the masculine. Surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So, what this group can surrender or should over this period, this one, this one, this one, and this one. I say before the new year, you don't want to go into 2019 still holding whatever this bag is. All right, for those who picked the red carnelian, surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. The baby rainbow obsidian. Surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. The big daddy piece of rainbow obsidian. Surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. The mother piece of rainbow obsidian. Surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. And the brown piece of carnelian. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Man, this came up too. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. This really goes with our overall energy of the chariot too. About, again, being in control, owning your power. I like that. All right, so go back to the red obsidian. Your material abundance, or abundance in general, is going to be strength. This is your gift from the universe. Major Arcana card 11, which could be seen as a 2, maybe connected to partnerships, maybe specifically something having to do with a fire sign, or Leo, even more specifically. True strength is displayed through kindness, forgiveness, and compassion. You have tremendous personal power and courage. It means if you chose this pile, you can face whatever comes your way in the coming days. Surrender the baby rainbow obsidian, your material abundance. Very nice. Wherever you put your effort, that's where you're going to get your outcome. So if it's in your relationships, if it's in your work, if it's in school, if it's all of the above, that's where you're getting your payback. It's the perfect time to learn all you can by returning to school, taking a seminar, or conducting research. Do your best work, and the law of attraction will bring you prosperity and career advancement. Basically, they're saying you get what you give. That's the universe's promise to you in the coming days. Whoa! The daddy obsidian is coming at us with the energy of the daddy of all planets, Jupiter. The 6 of spring, it's another card of victory, like the chariot. You may receive a promotion, be chosen for a scholarship, or find that you're singled out for special recognition. You've done an amazing job and you deserve all the attention. How's that for a material abundance or career and finance card? You might be getting a promotion, a bonus or something. Even if you work for yourself, there can be some sort of accolade or something that comes your way. The mother rainbow obsidian. Whoa. If it's not the 6 of spring, I mean, I think this is better actually than the 6 of spring. This trumps the 6 of spring. And speaking of Jupiter, major arcana card, the wheel, represents the planet Jupiter in the sign of Sagittarius, which it rules, which we are still in as of today, the 21st. Some would say it's the last day of Sagittarius. The sun enters Capricorn tonight. Expect a sudden positive change in your life. You can move forward and make great progress. The wheel is also, and Jupiter is also connected to the fixed signs, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus. So maybe if it's a different kind of abundance in your relationships, then it may be connected to those people of those signs. And the brown obsidian, very nice. The Queen of Summer, compassionate, loving, giving, and psychic. This is a time of deep emotions and heightened intuition that you can trust completely. Be mindful that you don't ignore your own needs while caring for others. So you are going to receive abundance in your relationships, but also this can be in your career. And if it is in your career and your finances, if it's a job, it will be one that you are in love, you are in love with, or have the ability, the capacity to fall in love with. You are home basically in that job or career. You're doing something that you love, that you enjoy. If it's abundance in the areas of your relationships as well, then those two will be growing with the Queen of Summer. Everybody got good cards. So this is love. Whoa. New relationship for the people in the first column, maybe with an earth sign. Or if it's not with an earth sign, it's just a really lucrative relationship. It's for the long haul, and it's something totally worth waiting for. So if you've been waiting a long time, totally worth waiting for. It's going to be an abundant relationship. You will feel particularly deserving and worthy, and that the relationship is worthwhile, and sort of like in awe of your partner, that they are definitely worth having. They're valuable to you. You can expect a windfall of abundance in your love area, such as money, timely assistance, a serendipitous meeting for those of you who are single maybe, or rewarding advice. You may be offered a fabulous new job or a promotion, or the prospect of profitable business ventures or investment. So this can also be like promotion and relationship, maybe like going to the next level, perhaps getting engaged or something over the holidays. That happens. Or entering some sort of commitment, moving in together. Maybe that goes with the Chariot. For the baby rainbow obsidian, wow. It is Major Arcana card, the Sun. Your plans will work out well, bringing you happiness, prosperity, and success. You'll garner the recognition for your accomplishments that you so richly deserve. Major Arcana card number 19, the Sun, represents the sign of Sagittarius. Earth's star, the Sun, represents the sign of Leo. So this could just be tied to fire signs, period. Or maybe not have anything to do with fire signs at all. It just means that in your love life, it's about to be real good in these remaining days of December. The Daddy obsidian. Well, it's the Prince of Spring. Speaking of Jupiter. Passionate, charismatic, confident, and restless. An opportunity arises that needs your attention right away. Moving quickly is important, yet there's nothing that you can't handle if you follow your inner guidance. The Prince of Spring is, like the Sun, perhaps a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, or someone likened to those traits or attributes. He is the knight, in shining armor. That's who he is. I like the full moon showing up here too. There's a lot of fire energy in the moon reading also, which I found interesting. The Mommy, piece of rainbow obsidian. So you guys have got options as it relates to love. And there may be some one-night stands in your future if you're into that. It's time to stop procrastinating and to make a decision so that you can move forward with a priority. If you need to do more research, then do so, but don't overthink the situation. Just listen to your heart. This can also be about your dreams coming true. I connect the 7 of summer to the planet Neptune and like a very Piscean energy about dreams and goals and fantasy and wishes. So that can be happening too, especially when you look at it coupled with the wheel. And for the brown piece of obsidian. Wow. The Prince of Summer. Romantic, flirtatious, introspective, and enchanting. A deeply emotional and probably romantic experience will sweep you off your feet. Things can move very quickly during such whirlwind encounters, so stay balanced and make decisions with both your heart and your intellect. Like your first card, the Queen of Summer, the Prince of Summer is a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, like the moon, or someone likened to those traits or attributes. And this can be a May-December relationship. Not necessarily both, water signs or either water signs, but that's, very possible too, obviously. But maybe the female is slightly older than the male, the feminine slightly older than the masculine. If it's two females or two males, or a masculine woman and a feminine man, all those combinations, they can fit in with that. But the feminine older than the masculine. And lastly, for general energy, what we can expect with this, again, the end of December, going into the holiday, for the red obsidian. I'm sorry, the red carnelian. Speaking of dreams coming true, you guys are getting that. You guys got really awesome cards here, this column, this group. Strength, the Ace of Autumn, the Nine of Summer. The Nine of Summer. Now's the time when your dreams come true. Don't worry about how this will happen. Just give gratitude to God for all that you have and all that's still to come. The baby rainbow obsidian, it's the Four of Autumn. Be cautious about living a life of extremes or seeing things in black and white terms. Consider, for example, whether you're spending too much versus hoarding your wealth, or giving too much emotionally versus building up walls that keep people out. So you want to think about that. The daddy piece of rainbow obsidian, it's the Six of Autumn. You got the Six of Fire and the Six of Earth. Very nice. Your success and prosperity have allowed you to pay off debts, acquire wise loans, or to receive a grant or a scholarship. In return for heaven's blessings, be sure to share the wealth with others through donations of time or money to reputable charities. This is reminding you again to be able to give and receive without agenda, fully, wholeheartedly, out of unconditional love. The mommy piece of rainbow obsidian, it is the world. Congratulations on successfully accomplishing what you've set out to do. You've made it through the challenges and incorporated the lessons that life offered you with grace and courage. You may be coming out of a situation possibly that involves three people, some sort of party of three. Not necessarily a love triangle, but that's a possibility too. And considering this is also the group that has the options, maybe you're dating several people or you have a lot of suitors or something, which is fine. This is another fire energy too, like the wheel. At least for me it is. That's the way I read it. The world also, for me, means that you're going to be eased out of some situation that needed to end anyway. Whether it's a job, a relationship, a living situation or condition, something is coming to an end, likely slowly though. You're being eased out of it so that you can be eased into something far better for you. That the universe, is going to bless you, basically. And lastly, for those who picked the brown obsidian, that might be my favorite. I should have picked two before I started. You've been presented with many wonderful opportunities all at once. While this may feel stressful, remember to be grateful for the blessings that heaven sent you. The Eight of Spring is about movement. Wands cards in general are spring, fire. They're about movement. And a lot of behind the scenes. Eights are about karmic energy, karma, the planets, Jupiter, again, helping you to move through life and helping you to expand, to grow. And this is also a card of communication. So let's say where maybe there hadn't been as much communication as you had liked, or maybe not on as deep a level as you had liked in this relationship, that is about to be different too. Lastly, I said I'd give everybody an essence card. So we're going to quickly add this up. We got 2 plus 9 is 11 plus 11 is 4. Yep. So Major Arcana card 4 for this group will summarize your little mini reading. And 4 is the Emperor. Organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. Again, somebody could be getting married. The Emperor for me is often named like a married man, and the Ace of Autumn is coming through that way. And that could be what you're dreaming of. Maybe to a fire sign or an earth sign, or maybe a fire and an earth sign coming together. The Emperor also represents fire sign Aries and a water sign Scorpio, both ruled by Mars. This, like our overall energy of the Chariot, is about taking control of your own life. Like maybe you had given the reins to somebody else before, but no more. For those of you with the baby piece of obsidian, you got 4 plus 1 with the sun, or 10. So you might want to say it's 15. Plus 8 is 23 is 5. Major Arcana card 5 is the Hierophant. Unity in this deck. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. Major Arcana card, the Hierophant, represents the sign of Taurus, and is about maybe our environment, connecting with this 4 of Autumn, which is our foundations, people, places, and things with which we surround ourselves. May want to make some adjustments or changes there. This can also be about commitment, marriage even also too, higher institutions, maybe going to school or a new career, signing important documents. For this group, 6 and 6 is 12 is 3, plus 10 is 13, death. Death is your overall card. The end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. So letting go of anything that would have held you back, any inhibitions that would prevent you from going after this opportunity. You are hashtag winning. Allow yourself to do so, to be moved into the next phase of your life. Major Arcana card Death represents the sign of Scorpio. This group, 3 plus 7 is 10, plus 10 is 20 or 11. So we could, or 2. But I said 20 first. Let's give you 20. Here we go. Major Arcana card 20 is renewal or judgment in the traditional tarot, which represents the planet Pluto in the sign of Scorpio for me. Review and evaluate, a favorable assessment of the facts. It's time to move in a new direction. So I said somebody could be moving from into a new living condition, moving away from a relationship that is toxic, that does not work for them, moving on from a job, a career, or toward the next step in their life. And it's positive because it's supported by the wheel also. And you've got options. You can pick what you want to do. You may have your choice of relationship or job or whatever. But your overall energy is judgment. As judgment relates to relationships, it's about coming to some sort of crossroad and deciding, where do we go from here? So maybe that's what you're doing with these options. You're narrowing it down. Where do we go from here? Okay, we're done. Where do we go from here? I want to go out with you again. Where do we go from here? As relates to abundance, money, finances, material, it is about, or even love, I could say, it's about abundance that is earned. It could be connected to ascension too. Like, you put your energy into being good toward humanity and good karma and stuff, and the universe blesses you. It gives you a promotion. It raises you up. It supports you. And then you see it down here too, because as above, so below. So you have that to look forward to. And lastly, for you guys back here, 8 plus 10 is 18. Is the moon, or 9. You can look at it as 9. Plus another 10 is 19. The sun. Did I give anybody the sun? Nope. The sun. Happy outcome. Brilliant new ideas that lead to success. If you have confidence in yourself, that's going to be an important factor. Again, the sun represents the sign of Sagittarius, or perhaps other fire signs, particularly Leo and then Aries, in that order, because the actual sun rules the sign of Leo. I hope you guys have enjoyed this pick a card. Namaste.